Welcome to our New York City kitchen. TJ's with me, and we are gonna start by attempting to apply some like vinyl countertop peel and stick material to our countertops. We also have peel and stick backsplash, and then we also are going to paint this door. You can see the little, like a swatch back there that's actually not the exact color we're painting it, but it's kind of close, a little darker though. And then what else?
I don't know.
We have a lot, so
Biscuits?
I'm going to show you. Biscuits.
I said I wouldn't call, but I miss you. Do you miss me too? Maybe I can let it go. I won't miss you.
Leaning towards the hexagons because it's a little bit more different. And then these look very realistic. There's a sample on there, but they're just so small. They're not your typical subway tile sizes. So to me, that makes it look semi-fake, but I don't know, we'll see. What do you think, TJ?
I like the hexagons.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Reminds me of our
picture,
bathroom at the house.
Yeah, if you look at this picture, I think that will look really good in here. So
You can see it.
this one was the most popular one online, but it's really cheap and like poor quality. You can kind of see how flimsy it is. It's like contact paper, which I don't know. It could work for a lot of people, but then I found this company.
It could work for a lot of people, but not Shelby.
But then this is like really thick and really great quality. Like this is, I wouldn't even describe this as contact paper. This is something like totally different. So I'll link to all of these materials in the description, but this is what we're gonna use. And then I also might consider removing some doors. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm still on the hunt to find something that's this size, just so we can update it. I'm not into like the silver. I need like black or gold or something. So, are you ready? We should probably watch a tutorial first.
Yeah.
We're gonna go watch a tutorial, and then we'll start laying down the countertop, and then we'll do the backsplash. I'm so excited. We are gonna do a little test area right here because it's easy. There's no like sinks to get around. So we're gonna test it out right here, and then we'll do the rest. All right, we just watched the tutorial. It seems fairly easy, but we'll see. So you actually missed the countertop so that you can maneuver it once it sticks on. And then you're gonna take a credit card and then like squeegee it to the surface. And we cut this to be the right dimensions, so we'll see what happens. Some overlap, okay. So, it's pretty good.
Is that going?
I think it's pretty good.
Is the thing recording?
Yeah. Wait. Okay.
It said do it at a 45-degree angle. Like this.
It's been a while since I was in geometry. Wait. See, that's gonna be tricky, but we'll continue.
Squeegee it this way so you're getting the water out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, okay. See little bubbles right there. And then what is this? What the heck is that?
It's another pinch.
Okay. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. There's one little error that I can spot, and it's right here. And we could redo it, but I think we're gonna move on to a new section. But from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. We still have to do the corners though, so I'm just gonna leave that there.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Alright. Yeah, we'll just keep that there, I guess. This might be too high. What are your thoughts?
I don't know until we pull it off.
We're about to cut around the sink right here. There are some air bubbles right here, but once we cut an opening, it'll just be, we'll be able to get the air bubbles out right here. So I'm gonna do this. I'm kind of nervous because once you do it, you can't go back. I don't know where it ends, so I'm gonna stop right here.
Okay, be careful, don't pull it all the way.
I'm not. Looks pretty perfect. Look at that.
It does?
To me, it
Nice.
does.
Good job.
Okay, so now all these
Got a
air
bunch of
bubbles
them.
can get out, hopefully. Oh, did you see that? Water
Yeah.
popped out,
That's what that
which is a good sign.
Yeah, that's what that lady told us would happen. Because the air bubbles are possibly like where water is. So
Oh, there goes another one.
you're having so much fun right now.
Oh, bubble. We just found that they sent us a squeegee inside of this roll, right as we're almost complete with this project. So we're almost done. This is what we have so far. Well, we have that section. We still have to do it with the edges for each section, and then that little section. I'm working on this weekend is refreshing the grout in our kitchen, and these grout pens, they're from Amazon, and they're called just a grout restoring pen, but they make your grout look, you can get it in white or black or gray. It's really simple. You just shake the pen really well, like dab it until the it's not ink, but whatever it is, it starts coming out, and then just run over your grout lines. It dries really quickly, and you might need to do another layer in like an hour. And then you just remove the excess on the tile with a damp cloth. I'll show you this. So this is a thick one. I'll wipe that up in just a second, but just go over it like this. Okay, here it is, the final door color. What do you think? I can't decide if we should be painting the trim or just the door. I think it looks really, really good though. So I am about to attempt applying these to our kitchen wall behind our countertop. And they are just a peel and stick backsplash, so it looks like real tile, but it's really just a peel and stick option. So they're super thin. I'm going to cut them so that they fit, because you can see right here, I put a whole one, but above it won't fit this whole one. So I'm going to measure and cut. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, there's just, you peel it off. I'm actually gonna go find my tape measure.
job, man. So proud of you.
All right, here is what I just applied. I applied that top layer, and up close you can kind of see the imperfections, but you can tell when you're far behind. And I think it looks very, very realistic. I think the hardest part is lining them up when you're overlapping, because you want all the grout lines to be very even. That is the hardest part. Here's what we've got so far. Okay, so I am about to cut around the outlet. So this, you could take the outlet covers off, but I decided I'm just gonna cut perfectly around it. And I'll show you, and then afterwards there might be some bubbles, so I'll just peel it up and then reposition it, so. Okay, here is the final look of that piece. I had to reposition it so there wasn't such a gap right there, but I think it looks pretty good. I decided to remove those doors and just put the backsplash in the shelf and kind of just like make it look like exposed shelving. This is our kitchen now. We added the backsplash. You can see it's just peel and stick backsplash. And we actually removed 2 doors to try and achieve like an open shelf kind of look, like our old house. And I think it really opens up the space and allows me to like add cute things so that it looks more just like, it just feels like home and feels like me. And then the countertop ended up looking really, really good. It was kind of tricky to apply, but totally worth it. And if you're patient and you have like several, maybe like what, 4 hours to devote to applying it to your kitchen, depending on how big your kitchen was. It took us like 4 hours, I would say. It's so worth it. It is like the best quality. Oh, last thing we did was add the hardware, and these were just from Wayfair. They were like really affordable, but I only ordered a box of 10 and I need to add some more. So we still have a few of the old ones attached to some of the doors, but I really love how they just like make the white cabinets look more modern, and I don't know, it just has like a nice feel to the room now. It was all achieved under, it was all done under $500.
Or so she tells me.
No, definitely, well, the backsplash, the countertop, and the hardware was all under 500. I already had like all of the decor, so I didn't allot for that, but you can definitely do this for under 500. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'm not like an expert with using this stuff. This was the first time I used it, so if you're wondering how long is it gonna hold up, I don't know. Like it might be a couple years or it might be a couple months. I hope it's not a couple months, but I did a lot of research on the different brands, and these were by far the highest quality. So I'll keep you updated in a few months and let you know if the backsplash is still sticking. So that is part 1 of our kitchen update, and I'll update you with part 2 probably in a couple weeks. But if you are also renting and you're in an apartment and you just want your kitchen to feel more like there are definitely ways that you can update it without spending too much money. So backsplash for sure, there's a countertop, hardware, removing doors. There are so many options. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.